Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is Saturday, October 15th, 2022. And it is getting later in the evening. It's about 6 o'clock. We're going to walk down here and I'm going to show you again the progress that Mark is making on this project. And the dogs are having a blast. They've been running and playing all day, and Jerry Lee's around somewhere too. He's been here all weekend, so he's apparently Jerry Lee's a prepper. Hey, do you realize that Jerry Lee's a prepper? He's part of the prepper group. All right, so we're gonna head on down here. Okay, so puppies are having a blast. I'm gonna tell you right now, folks, I'm tired. We've been going all day. Hey, knock it off. Full of energy, young and full of energy. All right. So are you having fun yet, Mark? So he's got the top of the squared in, as you can see. He's now, well, I'll let you explain what you're doing. Why don't we do that? We'll do it that. We'll make it nice and simple. So explain what you've done, why you did it, and what you're doing moving forward.
Well, I did all my post holes, string line to get everything perfect. And now I'm going back and fixing all the stuff that wasn't perfect and moving holes over a few inches here and there. After I get this one and the pole that's out but ready to go in over here bolted in, I'll do a cross beam underneath for support and then start laying the door joist.
You do another 16-footer through the center, correct? Yeah, okay. All right. So you got this pole here to put in. Is that hole already all set and dug?
That hole is ready to go. I just have to drop a post back in it.
Okay.
I pulled that post out just to make room so we didn't trip over anything.
So this is perfectly squared up now. So you're going to actually have quite a bit of room underneath here for whatever you want to do.
I'm glad I went with 10-footers on that instead of getting all 2x8 or 8-foot 4x4s.
Mm-hmm. So it's been a lot of work. We were down here holding the board up while, especially that end board there, while he was screwing it in. And we had three of us holding that up. And
over your heads.
Over our heads, yeah. Well, yeah, absolutely over our heads. Well, here, like, okay, so here I am on this end, and I'll show you guys. So on this end, we're here at this level. Over here, I'm reaching up and I'm just touching it there, as you can, oh, there we go, that you can see. That's how much higher, obviously, the hill slopes up. So, but he will have a stable, flat area to build his deer blind in here. And nice comfortable deer blind. So here's the rocks that were all through the center here. Probably will be used, I would imagine, as a fire pit or something at some point.
Whatever, I figured I'd put them in a pile and somebody will be able to use them.
Yep. Well, I know, like, I was talking with the folks, and like here, I'm sure you're gonna dig that down.
You know, I took a lot of rock out of that hump there, and I got my shovel after I get the floor in, then I'm gonna start working on that hump right there.
Right, and so he'll be able to come in here nice and comfortably. Obviously, he's going to, over time, flatten up, build up around the building so that he has, you know, decent walkways and it's not all crazy. So where do you think you're going to do your stairs? On this end over here?
I'm thinking right over here.
So you can just come in and just right in? It kind of makes sense. But, so it's coming good though. Looks good, man. A lot of work.
This was the hardest part. And
Right.
the hardest part's over.
Right. And you just got to just getting those rest of the holes squared away.
Yeah.
Now, is that hole off over there, or is that okay, or?
That hole right there, that hole's good. These three here are basically, they're just on their own. All they're doing is to hold that one.
So they're already, you just basically, once we bring the other 16-footer down.
We'll slam it up in there, hurricane strap on each end, and then bolt it to these things.
Okay, all right, cool. And obviously there's going to be concrete in all the holes to help support that. Pressure treated posts.
Yeah, all the posts, anything that's touching the ground is pressure treated.
Okay, just so some people might not know that.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where we're at there. And but no, this has been an absolutely productive weekend all the way around. Again, I talked earlier, and I talked about what Eric did with buying the post for the pavilion and the concrete so that we can do that. And that's going to be a project. Steve and I will be digging holes over the next several weeks. And we'll have to figure all that out. I mean,
I'll leave the streamline and everything here for you. So.
All right, we'll figure all that out. But so we're gonna have to be working on that, and then next weekend or the next month when we get together, 4 weeks from now, Mark will continue to work on this. A few of us will be working on the pavilion, and the bunker is an ongoing project, so that's something that we've been working on that today. And actually, I'm going to be doing another video on that, which you will see upcoming, and what we've done, what we've accomplished with that. But that's going to be an ongoing project that I'll continue to work on. Me and Steve will work on that when everybody's gone again. But it's just I can't reiterate enough, guys, what it is, that camaraderie that we have as a group. I mean, so let's do this. I'm going to ask you your thoughts. What are your thoughts of the group working together, coming together with a bunch of strangers that you'd never met before?
And it's already, and it hasn't been that long, it's gone past just some friends getting together, and it's quickly forming into like a family.
I agree.
And like here at home, I could have done all these post holes in 2 hours at home. But up here on the mountain, without help, I would have never gotten this far.
Right. So Bruce and Johnson were over here helping you dig, and that makes a difference.
And then, it took 5 people to put that.
Yeah, it was 5 of us all together doing that, because Mark was on the ladder. Les was holding the ladder so that it didn't fly out. 3 of us were holding the board, and like I said, again, it's that teamwork thing, and it's once this is done, this is going to be able to sleep 4 people comfortably with a wood stove, and that's another. So people were talking and asking, what about shelters? What are you guys going to do for shelters? Well, here's the first step of one of the shelters that will be on the property, and having. And what you need to think about, folks, is this too, okay? None of us know when SHDF is coming. None of us do. So the more progress that we can make, the more things that we can take care of before that happens, the better off we're going to be. Absolutely the better off we're going to be. And so with every step that we make and take, in doing something and getting things more squared away, it's just going to make it easier when that time comes. And
and that's what my goal is, to hopefully nothing ever happens, and we can keep coming down here, hanging out, and building friendship and bonds for years to come.
And think about if we get years, which, I mean, who knows, if we get years, what will this place look like 3 to 5 years down the road?
And I like camping, but I like camping in a cabin a lot better than a tent on a hill.
A slanted hill.
Right.
Yes. But yeah, I mean, and that's just, and that's the whole, and here's the thing, just so you guys know, so like Mark gets this done, right? This deer blind finished, and he decides, hey, you know what? I know it's not our weekend to get together, but you give a crap if I come down this weekend and hang out. You know what the answer is? The answer is no. Come on down. It's not limited to you can only come down once a month. They can come down as much as they want, any of the group members. and hang out, you know, and stuff like that. You know, and again, the ultimate game plan is when things go sideways, that we are here together, working together, getting things squared away, and that's what we're working on. So, slow and steady. But anyway, I'm going to jump off of here, guys, and I'm going to go up before we lose daylight and make the other video that you'll see probably in a couple weeks for the bunker build and what we got going there. And we'll go from there. So remember, we are all in this together. We are one race called the human race. As soon as we can figure that one out, trust me, we will be in much, much better shape at that point. Also remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day, tomorrow's not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life, so it's really important that we tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Last but not least, STD, step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one that's going to stop you from reaching your goals is you. That's it, nobody else. Stay positive, stay away from the negativity, and you're going to be just fine. I hope you all have a great day. Be safe, and I will talk to you later. Prepper Nurse 1, out.